Hey, Brian Steer, Blue Homes Real Estate. Hopping on today because we are through the first half of 2021. Just kind of wanted to chat real quickly about some projections for the real estate market for the rest of 2021 and beyond. We're going to cover interest rate, we're going to cover pricing and inventory, and then kind of go over what all those factors combined mean for our current buyers and sellers in today's real estate market. So we'll start with interest rates, and we're going to look at something put out there by Freddie Mac, who is predicting that the 30-year fixed interest rate by the end of 2021, so by the fourth quarter of 2021, will be at 3.4, and by the end or fourth quarter of 2022, it's going to be at 3.8. So rates are expected to rise, but only slightly. Even if they rise to 3.8, it's still going to leave us well below the historical averages. So if we take a look at the historical averages, we'll go back and start in the 80s. In the 80s, the average interest rate was 12.7. In the 90s, it was 8.12. In the 2000s, it was 6.29. In 2010s, it was 4.09. So even if we come in at 3.8, we are still going to be way below industry averages historically, especially things like in the 80s when they were at 12.7, which just seems obviously crazy with the world we're in now. So that's it for interest rate. We'll jump on to pricing. It is predicted that home price appreciation will continue to be strong, but not at the same rate that it is currently. It should slow down a bit. We've obviously been on a tear with pricing over the past 6 to 9 months. Experts do believe that the increase is going to continue, but the rate of increase is going to slow down. So if we take a look at this chart here that has a couple of the biggest players in the game here with their predictions for the remaining 2021 year in price appreciation, Freddie Mac is the least aggressive at 6.6. Then we go to Fannie Mae at 8%. National Association of Realtors at 9.2, Mortgage Bankers of America at 10.3, and Zelman is the most bullish at 10.6, but overall, they still all believe that the prices are going to continue to rise. Next, talk about inventory. The inventory remains exceptionally low with demand extremely high. However, we have seen more listings this year compared to 2020 in the last 11 out of 13 weeks. Also, the stats have come in for new construction single-family homes, and they are way up. There are currently reported 652,000 new construction single-family homes under construction as we speak. That is 28% higher than the same time a year ago. So that factor, and also, like I said, 11 out of the last 13 weeks, we've seen more inventory come to the market this year than we did the same time period last year, shows the inventory is ticking up. Albeit very slowly, it is still ticking up. So what does all that mean for today's buyers and sellers? Interest rates are slowly rising. Prices are still predicted to rise. The rate of them rising is going to slow, but they're still going to rise. And inventory is coming back, but again, slowly. So what that means is we are still in what we would consider a seller's market. Absolutely. The sellers have, I hate to say it, but the control in most cases. But if you look at everything as a whole and you're a buyer and you're trying to wait this thing out, you really may be in a worse situation 12 months from now than you are now, because if the interest rates go up and prices continue to appreciate, the interest rate going up is going to give you less buying power and not allow you to keep up maybe with the increase in the prices, even though you may see more inventory. So you kind of have to balance that out. I mean, 3.8, if that's where it ends up at the end of 2022, is still crazy low. So it's nothing to freak out about, but you may be in a better situation now than you will be 12 to 24 months from now. But only time will tell. So again, Brian Steer, Blue Homes Real Estate. I hope this information was helpful. If I can answer any questions for you, please feel free to drop me a message. Give me a call at 609-425-9428. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.